Happy Friday, guys. This is my um analysis sort of basically I've always wondered why there seems to be like a mentality between British boxers and American boxers. I've really like for the past year or so I've noticed that the boxers from my part of the world, the UK boxers like Lex Lewis, your Ricky Hatton, Joe Kazagi, Carl Froch, and your Prince Nazis, all seem to retire with the money intact, the wealth intact. Well, a lot of the American fighters, like Joe Lewis, your Mike Tyson's, your Evander Holyfields, your Riddick Bowles, Tommy Hearns, and so on, tend to retire, either broke, some of them homeless, or robbed of a lot of their money because he might have lost almost £500 million. By the time he retired, he declared bankruptcy and filed Don lawsuit. Don King, his former promoter at the time, 100 billion in stolen earnings. Tommy Hearns, had issues with his finances. Joel Lewis, the great Joel Lewis, the brown bomber, unfortunately retired a very poor man. He had to, in retirement, he couldn't even afford to retire. He had to work as an usher, past his later years in life. And he had people like Jack Dempsey help him out, his financial struggles. Muhammad Ali, the greatest fighter of all time, had a lot of financial issues in his life, Part of the reason why he fought so long because he couldn't afford to retire. Whether it be Don Kingston, his money, his ex-wife, divorce, with child support and whatnot. Great Muhammad Ali, he had the money in his pocket, but definitely could have been a billionaire. Should have retired a billionaire instead of like a small multi-millionaire. And he Joe Faith helped Muhammad out in his when he was struggling financially. And say for Joe Frazier, smoking Joe Frazier retired a poor man. He couldn't afford to pay for his retirement. Floyd Mayweather, even though a lot of people dislike him for various reasons, Mayweather did pay for smoking Joe's funeral out of his own pocket. Floyd Mayweather paid for Joe Frazier's funeral. Sad, but it's true. So many of the American fighters, like Zad Dreamer's had financial issues. Even Adrian Broad's got financial issues now. You definitely can't afford to retire. Child support, you know, fines and whatnot. And so many American fighters, died broke or can't, died with their finances, stolen. Well, I don't know. I was keeping back to the name, but British guy, most majority of the British guys like Joe Kazagi's, Carl Fox's, Ricky Hatton's, Frank Bruno, they retired, quite wealthy. You know, it's probably part of the reason why you rarely see the British greats come out with time, which a lot of the American greats, fight on later on in life. Maybe because there's different mentality. America loves, spending big. Big is better. The big entourage thing, that's more of an American boxers thing, the big entourages and whatnot. Maybe Don King, a lot of these great American fighters who died broke. Unfortunately, Don King's the promoter, and Don King's known to, be, dodgy in terms of, fighters' earnings, and whether it be mismanaging the fighters' earnings, stealing them, not paying them on time, not paying the right amount for their purses, and so on. Yeah, it's interesting, British versus American fighters. The American fighters have better careers, but our fighters tend to do better in retirement. Very, very true. It's sad. I can never be a boxer. I put all my hard work, 30 plus years, become world champion, the whole time great, and I've got nothing to show for it in retirement. It's sad, sad life. Sad, sad life. Vander Holyfield, I felt so sorry. He came out with 60 years old normal to fight Victor Belfort, got knocked out in the first round for £5 million, and the guy's made £35 million in his prime. He fought Tyson. The guy's made 300 million plus in his career, but because of child support, dodgy promoters, mismanagement of his earnings, not planning for investment, not like Mary said, not making wise investments. Vander Holyfield, can't really afford to retire. Really, he may come back again just for the payday. Sad man, sad, sad, sad. What else, man? All these American fighters, all these greats, really both, he had to have a GoFundMe to pay for his mortgage, stop it from, his house being foreclosed on. Really both made 40 million plus in his career. Sad, sad, sad. Whereas our fighters, Nas is doing well financially. Carl Froch doing well financially. Ricky Hart and Joe Kazagi. Nigel Benn doing very well financially. Even great Henry Creeper. Died fought Muhammad Ali. Died a rich man. Hence why you never need to come out of retirement. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's Don King. Maybe it's a different mentality. Maybe it's the entourage thing. While our British fighters tend to do better well financially, while the American fighters not so much. They tend to do worse financially, especially in retirement. Anyway, guys, you have a good weekend. Thanks for watching. Adios, amigos. Till next time.